Welcome back to Year 9 Chemistry. This is Week 3, Session 3, Protons, Neutrons, and Electrons. The atomic model is built. Now we meet its three residents properly. By the end of this session, you will know each particle's charge, its mass, and its address inside the atom, and you will be able to prove why atoms are neutral. These 9 facts power everything in the next 4 weeks, so let's learn them well. Your 4 goals. First, state the charge, relative mass, and location of each subatomic particle. Second, explain why a neutral atom has no overall charge. Third, compare the size of the nucleus with the size of the atom. And fourth, use the precise vocabulary: nucleus, shell, proton, neutron, electron. Here is the table to memorize. The proton, relative charge +1, relative mass 1, located in the nucleus. The neutron, charge 0, mass 1, also in the nucleus. And the electron, charge -1, but a tiny relative mass, about 1 over 1,840, and it lives in the shells around the nucleus. 9 facts: 3 charges, 3 masses, 3 locations. Protons and neutrons together are called nucleons because they share the nucleus. Why is an atom neutral? Simple arithmetic. Each proton contributes +1, each electron contributes -1, neutrons contribute nothing. A neutral atom has equal numbers of protons and electrons, so the charges cancel exactly. Take magnesium. 12 protons, 12 electrons, +12, -12, total 0. Or oxygen, 8 protons, 8 electrons, +8, -8, 0. And if an atom loses or gains electrons, it becomes a charged ion, but the nucleus itself does not change in a chemical reaction. Now for the scale, and it is astonishing. An atom's radius is roughly 10 to the -10 meters. The nucleus, roughly 10 to the -14. That makes the nucleus about 10,000 times smaller in radius than its atom. If the atom were a big football stadium, the nucleus would be a marble at the center spot. Every diagram you see enlarges the nucleus just so you can see it. Diagrams are not drawn to scale. Here's the twist. That tiny nucleus contains nearly all the mass. Why? Protons and neutrons each have relative mass 1, and they are both in the nucleus. Electrons are almost 2,000 times lighter, so the electrons take up the space, but the nucleus holds the mass. And to kill a common wrong answer, the nucleus is not larger in volume than the atom, and electrons are not massless nothings. They have a tiny mass and a full -1 charge. One more idea to file away. The nucleus decides the mass, but the electrons decide the chemistry. Almost everything an atom does in a reaction, bonding, gaining, losing, sharing, happens with its outer electrons. Remember that division of labor. It will explain the whole periodic table. Let's write the exam answer for the nucleus is tiny but contains nearly all the mass. A complete explanation says protons and neutrons both have relative mass 1, and both are located in the nucleus, while electrons have a much smaller relative mass, about 1 over 1,840. Mass 1 plus mass 1 in the center, almost nothing outside. That is the whole answer. Quick check. Question 1. Which particles contribute most of an atom's mass? Pause and answer. Protons and neutrons, both in the nucleus, both with relative mass 1. Question 2. Why is an atom with 11 protons and 11 electrons neutral? Because +11 and -11 cancel to 0, and neutrons add no charge. Your recap: proton +1, neutron 0, electron -1. Masses 1, 1, and 1 over 1,840. Nucleus holds the mass, shells hold the electrons, and equal protons and electrons make an atom neutral. Next session, atomic number, mass number, and how to count every particle in any atom. For the full course, with practice questions and the final exam, visit www.bridge2exam.com. See you there!